Hey yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What's happening with you all? It's your boy Gold Phoenix in the flesh. Rise from the ashes and be blessed. You already know the deal. Listen up. I'm out here in Texas, you know what I'm saying? I'm on this load going to Lamar's IA. And I got a couple days to do it. So, you know, it ain't not a couple days, but you know, drive shift tomorrow, start in the morning, deliver the next morning. So I mean, not really 2 days, you know, tight deadlines, tight, but I got the hours to do it, so it is what it is. I haven't been making too many videos lately, you know. Like I said before, man, I've just been, you know, kind of doing me, you know, rolling. I'm still alive, don't worry about it. You know, I ain't forgot about you guys. I ain't forgot you guys like the POV videos and stuff like that. In this video, though, I do want to address a question that I have received numerous times, and I guess because you guys like it, I'll do a point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't forgot you guys. But anyway, I just put something on my truck that I did not think I would get to. Didn't think I would do it, and you know what I'm saying? But alas, I just did. And I figured I'd show you guys. I was going here, bam, 27,000 miles, by the way. Don't judge me. She's filthy right now. Y'all can't see those, but you know, all the mud, crap like that. But anyway, big pogo stick status. I don't know how well y'all can hear me over the APU, but you know, I thought about doing it and then I didn't. And now I finally installed it. So, you know, I got a spare one for my father too. But anyway, I'm not too sure. Like, it's just barely hovering over that. So in the morning, I'm gonna have to maneuver into a 90 to see if I have enough space or enough slack in them. You know what I'm saying? But it is built to flex. So we'll see if that is enough, or if I have to adjust them, or if I flat out just have to get some longer lines, or if I have to switch to, you know, the curly fried joints. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I like the look of the wrapped ones. Plus, they're much less likely to like fray or get scratched up or whatever. But we'll see what happens. All right, for you guys, it's been a split second. For me, it's been several days. Dig what I'm saying? I'm over here in Topeka, Kansas right now. You know, moving and grooving. I got a delivery to do down there in Junction City. About 60 miles, 65 miles east of here. I mean, west. I'm tripping. I've been driving all night. But 65 miles west of here. Off of 70. I've gone from Texas to Kansas up to Iowa. I'm going back down to Kansas. And I got my tandems all the way back in the 14th hole right now. So I'm like driving like a flatbedder with axle split. But it is what it is. But like I was saying, what I wanted to talk about is one of the biggest questions I get, which is whether or not you should lease or if you should go company. To tell you the truth, I genuinely can't tell you. I never tell anybody to do what I do. You know, I've told my story before, so you guys know I've never been a company driver. I've never been a company driver, so I can't even tell you what that experience is like. I have friends that were, I have friends that are, but for the most part, I've never done it, so I can't tell you about it. I could speak about leasing and what it's been like for me, but at the same time, just because I have a certain type of experience doesn't mean you're guaranteed to have the same experience, you know? For you, it could be completely different. I can make all the money in the world, you'd be broke. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, dude. But yeah, it just is what it is. Like, I'm not one to tell anybody what they should and shouldn't do. What I will do is make you think about why you might go a certain direction. I might make you look at it from a different perspective. You dig what I'm saying? I might make you look at things in a way that you've never seen them before. And that's what I'm more keen to do, because I cannot make your decisions for you. Should I go company? Should I go lease? The answer is, what are you looking for? That's something you gotta answer for yourself. You feel me? The reason I decided to leave, aside from the fact that I was trained to do it, was partially because I like having the ability to say no. I don't like being in a position to where I'm forced to do anything. Being a company driver, essentially you are forced dispatch. Me leasing? Well, I have the ability to say no. Let's see how wide I had to make that turn. I have the ability to say no, right? Now, is that always a good thing? It really depends. You gotta be strategic about it. I'm not gonna say no just because a load takes me through New York City or Boston or downtown Los Angeles, and I have gone to all those places. I've gone through New York, never into it, but I have been inside of downtown LA, Boston, Chicago, you know, that type of deal. Atlanta even. So I'll go pretty much anywhere if it pays me enough to do it, right? At the same time, you have to be smart. Even if a load is paying great, if it's going to a dead zone, you know you're gonna get some garbage out, it might be worth it to say no. But it has to make sense to you. You see what I'm saying? These are the things that we think about as lease operators, because once you sign a lease agreement, you're no longer an employee, okay? This is business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say you're the biggest business owner type, whatever, on the planet. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are taken care of for me because I lease, you know? And I'm cool with that. But nonetheless, business is business. There's no place for feelings in this. There's no place for emotions, none of that. What makes sense? What makes dollars? That's what we have to think about. And if you're somebody who doesn't want to take on the accountability of the business, then you should probably be a company driver. Well, okay, yeah, at the same time, what are they gonna tell you? Well, if you're a company, you're not gonna make no money. But the reason I make more as a lease op than I would as a company guy is because of the responsibility that I take on. Because I am in a higher risk position than you would be as an employee, well, I have to be compensated more just in case. And take it from me, you guys have seen, I've been through some just in case moments where, you know, like it's either you sink or swim, you know? Thankfully, I've been able to swim every single time, but not everybody would be able to say that. Some of the stuff that I've gone through as a lease operator would be enough to put anybody out of business. Any just regular civilian out of business. They wouldn't be able to take it, or it would have such a mental strain on them that they might decide, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm just going to switch to being a company driver, or leave the industry altogether. I've seen it happen. I've heard stories of, you know, people doing that kind of thing, and there's no hate to them. It's just the reality is everybody is different. And what I don't want anybody doing is signing a lease agreement just because I did. Because I get that a lot in the Instagram DMs and the YouTube comments and all of that. People who talk to me, people I run into who recognize me. And, you know, I might chop it up with some of my subscribers because, you know, like, I'm a known individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm OTR. It's pretty much inevitable that somebody is going to recognize me somewhere. Could happen today. You never know. You know, but conversations that I have had with people who are aware of my existence, I will say, you know, sometimes they make certain decisions because of me. Heck, people have gotten into trucking because they've come across my videos and I inspired them to do that. And as grateful as I am to know that I've had a positive influence on somebody's life and inspired them to put themselves in a position to get money, be able to take care of their family or themselves in a legal, positive way and be a part of something bigger than themselves, it really is a blessing. At the same time, did you think it through entirely, or did you do it because somebody you look up to does the same thing? Brings it back full circle. Just because I do this, just because I'm a truck driver and I signed a lease, you know, and I have this nice truck and all that, does not mean it is for you. And I'm not saying that to discourage anybody. I'm saying it because if you're gonna do this, really think about it. Me and a lot of people who are on YouTube make this trucking stuff look easy. And it's not the hardest thing on the planet. It's not rocket science. At the same time, it is very mentally draining and stressful all the time. The past week, this is the first time I've been on an interstate pretty much all week. And I'm only on it for 60 miles. I've been on back roads out in the Midwest all week. I just did a load, 700 miles back roads, straight to the dome. Ain't no telling how many sundown town types I done went through. You know what I'm saying? Spotty phone signal, no civilization, sleeping in the sketchiest places, pitch black, can't sleep right because I don't feel safe, you know? Running through severe thunderstorms out in the middle of nowhere. There's nowhere to stop for 90 miles. Like, that's what I've been doing this past week. Would you be able to handle something like that? You know, mentally I am kind of tough, but like, I have my limits too, man. And when it just doesn't stop, oh my God. Oh my God, man. Yeah, it get wild. Can you handle that? Here's a better question. Can you handle that on top of having the responsibilities of being a business owner? Can you do it? Worrying about your taxes, worrying about what to do with the money, saving, all that stuff, having emergency funds and all that, still being able to pay your bills and have money to spend on yourself and enjoy it, but also being able to take care of yourself in a pinch if everything goes to the left, which it can and probably will. Can you do it? If not, just go company, bro. Just be a company driver. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's some people out here who've been company drivers for 20 plus years. They did it as a career, you know, and those are the people that got retirements and all this other stuff. You're not playing your cards right, you know, with the 401ks and all that got paid off, cars and houses and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Those company cats. I think of a lot of company cats that got more money than lease operators or even owner operators just because of the stability of what they do. That is the one thing a company guy has over any of us, whether we're lease or owner op, anything. Every week they're gonna get a check. I could work all week and owe somebody money. That's just the reality of it. Can you handle that? Are you built for it? Really think about it before you put your signature on anything. Really think about it before you get that EIN number and start partnerships and all that type of stuff. Don't jump the gun. And that's pretty much all I had to say about that. I'm gonna continue driving, listen to Money Man, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't heard that song Corrupted by him, I suggest you listen to it. It's one of my favorite songs. Deliver this load, see what happens. I haven't gotten a pre-plan yet or nothing like that, so we're just gonna ride it out. Thug life. You feel me? As I always tell you guys, be happy, stay blessed. Do not be afraid to make drastic changes in your life. It might end up being the best decision you've ever made. I'm Gold Phoenix, and I'm out.